This year has been pretty rough COVID-wise. We have been the most locked down city in the world and it's been hard.
I am declaring a state of disaster across Victoria.
This is a different game now. Delta is really changing the rule book.
From 6 p.m. today, all of Greater Sydney, the Blue Mountains, the Central Coast and Wollongong will go into a lockdown.
New South Wales went into lockdown in different stages. I live in an area where it wasn't a hotspot area, but we were still in lockdown for months and months.
Over here, it's been tough. We've spent months in lockdown, even longer in remote learning, and I also lived in an LGA of concern, which meant we had tougher restrictions than the rest of the state.
The thing that sucked the most about lockdown, probably just not being able to go to school, having to do online learning, all that kind of stuff.
Definitely being stuck at home for the holidays, because me and my family normally go to other places for the holidays, but since because of COVID restrictions we couldn't go anywhere.
Well, the worst thing probably has to be all these protests, anti-vax, we don't believe in the vaccine. It's kind of bad.
My body, my choice!
Well, the good things, which there aren't many of, the vaccine rollout, us being nearly 90% vaccinated and starting from one of the slowest people to get the vaccine to one of the highest, so that's pretty good.
Australia gets vaccinated, Australia is able to live differently.
As part of that, 2021 was being able to spend more time with the family and going bike riding and doing some more cooking.
It was also great to sleep in and exercise with my friends.
I just enjoyed the break from school and the pressures of just being so new to high school and having to try and work everything out.
I actually created better and stronger friendships. My friends and I spoke a lot online, and I think that if we didn't have that way to connect and we weren't at home talking to each other so much, that our friendship and our group wouldn't be as strong as it is now.
3, 2, 1.
Right now in New South Wales, lockdown is over for fully vaccinated people. We're back at school and borders are reopening.
It's slowly getting better. We still have to wear masks outside. Not many people do, but we still have to wear them as more and more people are getting the vaccine. The restrictions are eased more and more.
Vaccination has been key to us being able to open up. There's obviously a lot of excitement, but it certainly has to be tempered by making sure we continue to look out for each other.
Great to be out tonight.
Well, in Victoria, we've got 90% vaccinated. That means we can pretty much do most things. We don't need masks in most situations. The theatres are open. Yay!
We're back.
I simply cannot tell you how proud I am of every single Victorian who has persevered, shown great courage and character, but also shown amazing kindness towards each other.
Welcome home!
Woo! I've got mixed feelings about the borders reopening. The case numbers will inevitably rise, and also new variants would come into the country. But also, it's a great thing. You can travel interstate and internationally to visit friends and family, or just go on a holiday, and that we haven't been able to do that for nearly 2 years.
I hope that 2022 includes no lockdowns and we get to go and do all the fun things and more restrictions will ease.
I just want there to be no more lockdowns. We're just free to do whatever we want. We can go to America, go to India, go to England, go wherever, because the borders will be open. We can go anywhere and the world will be free of COVID.
Honestly, anything better than the last 2 years would be great.
Well, I hope there'll be less protesters and COVID will be a thing of the past, and I can tell stories to my grandchildren back in my day there was a thing called COVID-19. It was very bad and luckily I was the survivors.